following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. Our local real estate experts have advice on buying a home in today's market conditions. I'm joined by Rolando Fontana of Eastern Title and Settlement, Adam Jobst from A-Team Realty, along with Senior Loan Officer Carey Riel of the Mortgage Link, who has our mortgage deal of the day and a QR code that you can scan during the segment. Hello, gentlemen. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
I'm doing great, Carey. First, let's start with that deal of the day.
Let's do that. Yeah, this deal of the day, you need to reach out to us. If you are currently under contract going to settlement in about 20 to 30 days, give us a phone call. We can check the address of the property you're purchasing, and there are some incentivized interest rates. Today, 6.25% with 2 points on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage is a very, very good rate. That's about 0.5% lower than the regular Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac rates. If you're on the fence, wait for rates to drop, give us a call. Let us work with you. This could be the perfect type of program that will help you get into a property. I just did a loan the other day, $581,000. This program saved my borrowers $300 compared to what was available on the regular Fannie. So
that's great.
That's great. And then the QR code for those that need to know the value of their home,
yeah.
Go ahead and hit the QR code. It's going to link you up. It'll give you an automated valuation through Black Knight, and it'll kind of keep you abreast of your market value on a monthly basis.
All right. Now, Carey, if someone calls you, just walk us through sort of the process after they give you a call.
Well, that can go many different ways, but yeah, if you do call regarding the deal of the day, whoever picks up the phone is going to ask you some questions, find out if you're under contract, if you're searching for a property, and then we're just going to get all the pieces of your puzzle. We're going to end up finding out, information about where you reside, where you live. We're going to work on your ratios. We'll pull your credit, find out your credit scores. The address of the property, so we can see if these particular rates apply for you, because it is address specific. And then we'll provide you with some options and help lead you to the best program for you and your situation.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I hope people call you today about their specific situations.
We want to help.
Yes. Adam, let's talk about buying a home in the market today. Tell us about the conditions.
Yeah, and it's a seller's market right now. That's not a surprise. I think a lot of us are aware of the seller conditions. Homes are selling within 10 days now. But it's important to realize that there are sales happening, and buyers shouldn't be discouraged. Buyers that are prepared and ready to make those offers are going to be in a better position to write offers that are accepted. So it's important to know that, and to do the preparation that Carey mentioned is important. Having a pre-approval letter ready to go with your initial offer, and understanding that process from beginning to end is going to be critical for that to happen and be successful in purchasing.
Right. So meet with you three to understand the process so they can be sort of empowered buyers and sellers in the market. Rolando, talk a little bit more about how they can prepare for this process.
Well, for buyers, during the holiday season, you're spending money. Avoid any pitfalls like opening any new credit when you're shopping for your Christmas presents. Talk to Carey if you plan on doing that. Of course, avoid anything that jeopardizes your loan. And for sellers, I just recommend them be prepared with any pitfalls that you may encounter, such as if you have solar panels on your homes, speak to the provider, because you have to do a transfer on that.
Right. Got it. Okay.
That's a great point. Yeah. Solar panels have put a hiccup and a hurdle in many a transaction for those that were not aware.
Interesting. They've become very popular too. A lot of people are starting to do that now.
Yeah, they absolutely are. But like Rolando said, a lot of these do come with, they've got leases on them. If if you've not purchased them outright, then you may lease them. You've got a monthly payment that counts against the purchaser's liability. So that particular property, we've got to incorporate that in there when we're factoring all the the qualifications.
Yeah, buyers need to qualify for the solar panels as well.
Interesting.
In the transfer.
Yeah, good to know. And Adam, that brings me to another question. If you're looking to buy a home that's been there for maybe 20 years, what are some of the questions that people should ask themselves about this home? Like, when was the roof replaced? Just things like that they should consider.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
It all starts with preparation, as I mentioned before. So when buyers meet with their real estate agents, and they should be reaching out earlier to prepare, again, before they get to that place where they're making an offer and reviewing a house. If the offer is accepted, and that's a challenging point right now, but if it is accepted, then you would do a thorough home inspection. At that point, they're going to have more than enough time to go through that property and answer all of those questions that they may have. But that's a good point, and they should be asking as many questions as they have.
Yes.
They can invite other people to attend that inspection to make sure that they are well informed on what they're buying.
Right.
But it's really the home inspection that that will allow them that time to answer any questions.
Do people ever get 2 inspections? I'm just curious. Like, just make sure that what you're hearing is accurate, because that's a big purchase. It's the biggest purchase people are going to make, right?
So in my 20 years of experience, I've never worked with a buyer and gotten 2 home inspections to be upfront.
All right.
But the home inspections that are done are very thorough.
Okay.
And it's not unusual to have multiple inspections done. Maybe somebody does a general home inspection, then somebody else would come in and test for something else, like well or septic. That's not unusual.
Okay.
Radon, pest inspection.
Right.
So all of
Sometimes
those.
structural engineer, depending on what the basic
Yeah.
home inspector says, and they're licensed. They work under a code ethics, so they're working for the consumer to bring out
Got it.
any potential
Wonderful.
issues.
Thank you guys so much. To take advantage of any of the many down payment assistance programs, for more information, go to 833 Mortgage Link or visit the mtvlink.com.